All right, so we left off yesterday's video in a really cool position where we were able to pull off a double on 2 lion, but in this case here, we're gonna start off with potentially a triple. There's one bear there, there's another bear right there, and then there's another bear right there. But the best part about this is they're all so far apart that I don't believe any of them are gonna spook. The only thing is, this shot here is going to be pretty difficult considering it's facing directly at us. Tried for a heart shot. We got something good. We definitely got something good because he's going down. So that's one, and now we're going for number 2. And this one is quite a ways out there. That one is roughly 280 yards. That angle there is not quite doable. Yeah, we could potentially get a Texas heart shot, but I don't feel comfortable taking that. So one thing we may do is come back to that one after. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Hopefully it doesn't spook, because that thing is perfectly... Ooh, hold on. If we get even the slightest bit of a broadside shot, we're gonna take it. Yep, we're taking it. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a shot. We dropped him on the spot. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Another phenomenal shot. We just tripled up on Black Bear. Whew. So we must have gotten liver, intestine, and lung to be able to pull off that drop shot, because honestly there's no other way. And the best part about this is there's a boat right here that we can fly across to get to the other side. Yeah, so I went spearing for 4 different days out on Lake Winnebago, and I never saw a sturgeon, but I did see a 22-inch walleye and pretty much like a 35 pound carp. So those two were pretty cool because they both came into the decoy, or at least close to it. And yeah, it was definitely a pretty exciting moment, even though I never did get a sturgeon or see one. What ended up happening was the ice went bad and we couldn't get out there anymore. That shot did connect on a lung at 180, but yeah. So essentially what it is now is it's just one giant floating bog of ice. And even though it's fine getting out there, it's more so the longer you're out there for, the more the sun just starts cooking those cracks and kind of the main access point of the lake. So by that point, what happens is the ice melts so bad around that area that it's just not safe to come on and off anymore. So we decided to pull the shack off and hang it up till next year, because that's all you can do. We tried 4 days in a row. I mean, we definitely gave it a good try. But yeah, that was it. All right, I only saw one. Okay, that's because the next one is right here. And then the following one is even further away. But also the best part about taking down 3 bear far apart like this is you aren't really gonna affect any of the zones. Gray fox calling way up over in there. All right, here's this one. And it was a long liver shot at 268, right on the money. Amazing, amazing shot placement on that bear. And we gotta make sure we check this side as well, because there could be alligator around the corner. All right, followed by this last bear, which that thing is way the heck over here. But we're about to get that one as well. And it looks like we got some whitetail tracks coming through here. Yes, we do. In fact, it's a whitetail buck. So that's pretty awesome. And another one. Whitetail doe. Right there. Oh, a bear, 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 bear! Ah, bad shot. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a really good shot. Oh my God. The following shot connected and we got him. He's going down. Whew. First shot, we went right through that tree. There's a perfect double lung shot at 354 yards on that one. But yeah, I was completely out of breath. We were lined up on him perfect, but the only problem was there was a tree between us and him. There's a bear way out there. But I don't know if we're gonna connect. Oh my God, we dropped it. I don't know if we're gonna connect all right, huh? I should say, I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull off a heart shot because we definitely connected and we darn near pulled off a heart shot. Spine shot there on the first shot, and then pelvis helped bring it down really quickly after that. Wow, that was a heck of a shot. Heck of a poke at that. Another black bear. This one's 315 yards away as well. And it's a female. And that was another phenomenal shot because he's going straight down. Right there. I don't think I've ever seen this many bear on this stretch of the river before. And the thing is, we came here and searched for the alligator and whitetail, primarily. I wasn't even thinking about the bear. Next thing you know, there they are. But honestly, that's usually how it happens. You find stuff that you're not really hunting for. A lot more than the stuff that you're actually hunting for. However, at some point, I mean, there's gotta be a means to an end here. As in, there's no way there's another bear. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I can't go through the tree. Oh, we connected. We got one shot left. Make it count. And we did. He's down right there. So 2 or 3 of those shots would have connected, but the problem is we were shooting through a tree. And that shot did connect on the front shoulder, but our final shot was a dead center running hard shot, and we needed to make that count. But let me tell you what, we definitely did. A perfect running hard shot, open sights on that black bear. Wow. Yeah, there's no way there's any more bear after this. There's just no way. One thing that is odd though is the fact that all these zones are disappearing. Even though we're picking them right back up, we're not getting them because that's it. 334 yard double lung shot on our final black bear. That's it, right? No, another one. Are you kidding me? Well, this time we got a zone, and this time that zone should stay there. Whew. What a shot. What a shot. He's down. Wow. All right, well, we got some ground to cover here. The good thing is we got a couple of boats if we need to get across, but bad thing is it's gonna be difficult to get all the way over here without having a tent, and then we gotta get all the way back to here. So what we might do is fast travel back to this lodge, cut across, and get to this boat. Now, I was thinking about this, and what I was thinking about is whether or not these alligator are gonna come into the bait or not. The new predator big game feeders. Because technically, you could call them a predator, but then again, it's not necessarily like a cat species. So I don't know if the alligator / crocodile are gonna come in to the feed or not. I just don't know. There's really no way to find out. So all we can really do is just go off our instincts, and I would say that we should be able to. But as I said before, I wouldn't classify them as part of the, oh, there goes the gobbler. I was hoping to get him as the canine species, you know, whereas like the bear / tiger, mountain lion, beautiful shot at 370 yards. That's the final bear. There is no way there's even another bear on this river. There's no way. But yeah, obviously the tigers, lions, snow leopard, mountain lion, you know, bobcat, all of the above, those should come into the predator big game baits. But I don't know about the alligator. In real life, alligator love coming into meat. So you put a chunk of, you know, like a chicken on a string or something. Guarantee an alligator is going to come and eat that. But I don't know. They haven't really clarified that. And I'm curious as to whether or not it's going to work for alligator and crocodiles. If it was up to me, I would say for sure it's going to work. But you just don't know. Well, I was just watching the trailer for the upcoming big game carcass feeder, and it did say the crocodiles are going to be able to be called in. But it didn't say anything about the alligator. It just said crocodile, so at least we know we can hunt the crocodiles. You're not going to believe it, but we got yet again another black bear. This is a decent male, and this guy actually is gold potential. However, this shot is going to be a 1 in a million shot because we need to make it through between all those trees without potentially getting the hit glitch that's going to throw off this shot. It's 160 and the tree is right there, but I can't tell if that's the head. Oh my god, we went for it and we connected. He's going down right there. Huh. Oh, another one. Got him again. Oh my god, I didn't think we would connect on that. I'll be 100% honest, that first shot I thought we might have been too far forward, but we weren't because we connected. There we go, left lung shot. It's gonna be a goal. 19.32. Barely missed the heart. Barely. And it's a dusky at 172 yards. Almost 1,500 cash for that one bear though, so that was awesome. And then this guy here has a chance at being gold too. Not a big one, but definitely a chance. Another whitetail. I'm still looking for that max weight. Actually, I'm looking for that, the biggest weight possible. Great one track on this map. We've never seen a great one on Mississippi Acres, so that could be a first for sure. There's our shot, 19.19. Left lung. Yep, that would have taken him down, but then we got another lung at 300 yards. What I'm looking for is that 210 to 300 pound track for a whitetail. If we find that, or is it 220? 187, yeah, because 187 to 220 is max weight for the average whitetail, but 220 to 400 or 220 to 300 even, that would be a great one. Holy, there we found the whitetail. Look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4 bucks out there. Looks to be a good 180 plus there and another 180 plus there. So I'll tell you what, we can for surely double up on these two in the middle. And the best part is we're sitting here laying on top of this boat. So we're going to be taking both these bucks from this boat. And we'll be using the 257 at roughly 250 yards away. Again, really tough angle. I'd like them to turn a little more, but I don't think we have any way of... Ooh, yeah, we do. Yep, we surely do. All right, let's put out a grunt. Let's see if we can't get their attention a little bit here. Oh, it worked. All right, here we go. And here we go. The following shot was absolutely money, and the first shot was as well because they're both going down right there side by side. I honestly thought we might have been a bit high on that first one, but obviously not. Well, let's go get them. Well, that was pretty cool. Taking down both beautiful 180 plus bucks from laying prone on a boat. And in case you're wondering where the boat is, well, it's right there. And I wouldn't recommend taking it anywhere because it's probably not going to float too long. All right, pretty cool. Doubling up on two beautiful whitetails. They're both laying here side by side. Here's the first one, shoulder long. I knew we were a little bit high there, but 216 and a perfect 180 score on him. And then we got this one here, 194 double long at 218 yards. 194.30 gold. Very cool. Double right there. And I thought I saw 2 more bucks down there. Are those the same 2 deer? Hold on a second. I can't quite make out whether or not that's the same herd or a different herd. Either way, I think we for surely should take down at least one of them. And that honestly might lay in the water, which will then float right over to us. But then again, it's... oh man, it's a little too far out. Well, we might be able to grab it. If we're lucky, we might be able to get to this point here and grab it. Typically, that'd work out perfectly because usually we want it to float over to us. But in this case here, since we can get there way faster by running to it, we didn't necessarily want to drop it in the water like that. But either way, we'll take it. And we'll make do with what we have. There they go. Alright, we might be able to jump out here if we're lucky. Boom! Got it! Just barely got it. That was a big jump too. Big jump. Alright, those move or lose it, sisters. It's a Dumb and Dumber reference, in case you're wondering. Jim Carrey is the man. That's what we're looking for. That right there is what we're looking for. Not exactly for him to run away. Oh my god, we connected. Not ideal. And actually, is it running? Somehow we got it. Somehow. I guess that first shot must have connected better than I thought because, yeah, he didn't even make it back to the river. Which is honestly kind of surprising. Considering it wasn't even running towards us. But yeah, we're never gonna have to hunt for these alligators this way again either. Although, it's still a lot of fun doing it like this. So maybe we will still hunt them this way. But the new way is gonna be, we're gonna have our tree stand right there and we're gonna have a bait right here. Huh, talk about epic. Sitting here with the recurve bow, waiting for him to come in. Ooh. Man, oh man, is that going to be something. Raccoon. Alright, I know there's more than just that one doe there, so I'm not sure why we can't spot anything else. Unless it went behind that hill, which I guess it could have. Well, anyways, here's our alligator down right here. Let's see how we connected on this thing. Oh my god, almost got a heart shot on the walk at 315. Then, just caught the liver and the back of the lung at 315, which that is what connected on this gator. But that first shot, ooh, just missed. If we knew it was 315, we probably could have zeroed for 300 and would have smoked that thing. But we reserved for 160, so that's the difference. Oh my god, I thought that was one. For some reason, I didn't react to it in time. Well, we did now. There's no way that that shot didn't connect. I guarantee it, we got lung on that first shot. But he just sat there and took it like nothing even happened. I guess he didn't want to wake up out of his bed. Another one? Holy, it's another one. I didn't even realize that was another one. I could hear the splash, but it looked like, I don't know, it was not even an alligator. It looked smaller than that. It looked like a lizard or some sort. Okay, there was our shot. Yep, shoulder blade lung. Perfect shot at 81 yards, and it acted like nothing even happened. It acted like we missed it. So then we shot it again, another lung shot. And I think we're getting a call from yet again another gator off in the distance there. But I don't see it. Here's this one, 5 medium. Looks like that shot was too high, but then the next shot connected. And that was all she wrote for that one there. Yeah, that was all she wrote. I believe I got eyes on a gator on the other side of the river there. Oh yeah, decent one too. Real decent. Tough angle though. Though we could potentially get a liver intestine shot, I'd much rather get at least lung. At least one lung. Oh my god, I can't even tell what angle. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, that will work. The thing is, if you don't make a good shot here, they could make it to the water and then you may never see him again. Or you'll sit there and waste a ton of time. Well, he's not going to make it to the water, so we don't have anything to worry about there now, do we? Got a track here from a decent gator, it appears. And now it's raining. Oh boy. That's the worst thing you could do, is try and hunt for a gator in the rain, because you can't hear them coming. Next thing you know, they got you. Because normally you can hear the splash way before you see the gator. Well, when it's raining, it muffles it all out. Raccoon. You know, one thing that would be cool is if you saw a raccoon going across this water like this and all of a sudden a gator came out and just smoked it. That would also be very realistic. Alright, where is this gator? Up here. Yeah, I always want to make sure you watch down in the water, because any minute, or I should say any second, one could jump up and get you. Which I think he's over here, right? Yeah, he's gotta be. There's his bedding area. Took the shot, and there is the gator. We officially got him. Perfect lung shot. It's gonna be a goal. 378. Going right for the top of the heart at 216 yards. We got our first gold gator. Now this one's gonna be a tough shot as well, because he's quartered away at about 350. Can't really see very much of him there, but we're gonna have to go with it. We are gonna have to go with it. Boy, that looked good. Put a follow-up into him. Ah. I don't think we got him. He might have been further than 300 and... That's not even where we were shooting at, is it? I guess so. That's questionable. I don't know, I feel like we for surely should have hit it, but depending on if it was 350 plus or not. Oh, huge 8 mythical gray fox right there. 150, wrong rifle, 150 yards. Right in front of us. Oh, he messed up the shot. Got him too far back. Well, we got him. Not an ideal shot, but good enough. Good enough. Oh, we got a buck coming. Up in the front, up in the front. Oh my god, we smoked the buck, of course. But we couldn't hit that fox very good. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't get a decent hit. We for surely got an intestine hit, which we'll take it down. And since it's not big enough to be a diamond, it's not the end of the world, but could have smoked him. Could have absolutely smoked that fox. Kind of rushed the shot. At the same time, I didn't know how long we had to be able to pull off a shot on it, so we went for it. Running long shot right through the heart at 105. Oh my god, that shot was disgustingly good. Absolutely phenomenal shot on that buck. So all we had to do was lead this fox a tad bit and we would have smoked him. but I couldn't quite get in front of him enough, so just held it around the front shoulder and squeezed. Yes, we did get him, but he went a little ways further than what I would have liked. There he is. There he is, down right there. Big old mythical 6.14. Man, that thing was huge. Oh, hit him way far back. 218 yards. That's the thing. We needed to be here, and we would have hit here, but instead we were here and we hit here. Well, nonetheless, still got him, and that's what counts. Yeah, we got an alligator calling. Oh, it's a big 7. Oh my god, big. Oh, we smoked it. Should have smoked it. Yes, we did. Oh my god. Honestly, wasn't sure which rifle we pulled out there. I thought it might have been the 257, but that shouldn't be going far. And uh-oh, I don't know where it went, guys. Sure as heck hope it's down right here. Yes, it is. Oh. Whew. I was worried about that one. I was like, there's no way he's getting into the river, but he almost did. Luckily, we pulled off a double lung shot on a huge 411 gold. That's what we wanted right there. I knew we smoked him. But the fact that he took off after that shot was still quite impressive. 110-yard shot. He's an olive colored. Kind of looks like the ones from Jurassic Park there. But 411 is a huge level 7. So that was awesome. All right, can definitely make some. Oh my god! Get out of the water! Get out of the water! Oh my god, that was scary. Remind me to never do that again. All right, let's try for a shot on this one. Headshot. Yeah. Yep. That's what we're going with. A perfect headshot. The best part was that was a 250-yard headshot. Wasn't just a headshot. 250-yard headshot. Hey, a green winged teal. Small one. Basically, alligator food. All right, speaking of alligator, we got this one laying right here, which I believe we pulled off a perfect brain shot. Yes, we did. Brain and skull. 256 yards on that one. All right, we got a call from one right over here. I don't know how big it is or what it is, but we're gonna have to be ready because at any moment that thing could jump up and we're gonna have to take the shot. I don't see it. I keep hearing it. Oh! Oh my god, he's done. He's done. Yep, he's absolutely done. When you get that first shot off and it's just right where you want it, the second shot just reinsures the victory because, I mean, it's just so perfect. Yeah. Basically, dead center hard shot. Oh, dead center double lung, almost hard shot at 6 yards away. Yeah, what I mean is, say you're holding a swing on the lead and right when you squeeze the trigger, you wouldn't want to put it in a different spot. That's exactly where you want it. A lot of times what happens is you're about to pull the trigger and it kind of moves a little bit and you're like, ooh, I wish I would have had it here instead of here, you know? But in that case there, that's right exactly where we wanted it. Holy, I knew it was a matter of time before all of a sudden this guy would show up. That is a giant, and there's another massive buck out there, which appears to be, that estimate is kind of garbage, but that's for surely a 215 plus buck right there. And there's a 180 there, 170, 180, which means we need to potentially get, well, not potentially, we need to get a double on both of these giant bucks. All right, they're on the move. And they are not coming. Nope. That means we're gonna have to make something happen. Oh my god, wrong rifle, son of a... I mean, yeah, we got him, so why not finish him off strong? All right, first off, how the heck did that thing not drop? Are you kidding me? Hey, we never said what we had to shoot him with. We just said we needed to make it count. And that's a double, no matter how you look at it. All right, now I see why the deer weren't coming across here. We can barely even make it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right there. Get out of the water. Run, 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 run. All right, let's pick him up. It's gonna be at 212, and our shot was phenomenal. I guess he would have dropped either way. A perfect walking heart shot at 180 yards on a giant gold whitetail buck. 212. Right there. Well, the other one was obviously not quite as big, but I got a deer. Might not have blood, but I got a deer laying here. I got a deer right here. And our shot would have been perfect, but we were just a bit back. 193.6 doubled up on golds. Both of those bucks were golds. 209-yard shot there. And that's going to complete this hunt. Just when I thought we've seen it all, we go ahead and spot the biggest level 7 alligator that I've ever seen right there. Look at the size of that gator. He's out here at 217 yards, and he's potentially giving us a heart shot. The question is, can we capitalize on it? Oh my God! Well, we for surely smoked him, but did not get a heart shot. He, however, is not going anywhere. And he's down right there. Now, all we gotta do is come back across the same way we just got here to get our bucks. Yeah, I tried to catch heart and neck at the same time, and either one of those shots would have dropped him, so the fact that he didn't drop makes me think that we only caught lung. Hopefully we got lung. At least I would imagine so, because the percentage did start dropping pretty quickly. And we put a follow-up shot just in case to help bring him down a little faster. That's right, there's still another gator here. There's still another gator here, and we gotta be careful. But he should be taken off by now after all those shots. Come on, get across the river. Yep, this is exactly why the whitetail didn't come across. Because it's just too deep. Just a little too deep. Oh my God, there's a big canal right here. Come on, come on. Oh, it's so scary. You can't see anything below you. All right, we made it. Oh. Tell you what, it's such a good feeling knowing that we're not in that alligator infested water anymore. Such a good feeling. Look at, here's his track right here. Yep. That's the one that tried to attack us before. And then this one is a max weight alligator. Huge. 900 pounds minimum on the estimate. Typically, if you see a weight like that, it's got to be either a mythical or a 9 legendary. So for it to be a big 7, that's pretty cool. Well, not if you're going to sit there and track a max weight track, because then that wouldn't be so awesome. You sit there and track that max weight track thinking it's going to be a 9 legendary and it ends up being a 7. That's not so cool. But when you spot a big level 7 and its max weight, that's pretty awesome. And he should be down right over in here. There's where he was resting, and there's where he lays. So I guess he's gonna forever rest in one spot. Another one there. But this is the one that we want. A double lung shot at 239 yards, and we graze the top of the heart Absolutely phenomenal shot. 431. That thing is huge. And he weighed 950 pounds. Our follow-up shot connected as well and drilled him right in that front shoulder as well as the lung. But anyways, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this incredible hunt here. And hope you're super excited about the new Big Game Feeder 2 pack coming out very soon. I believe on February 24th, which should be... I think, well, today's the 20th, Friday. I would say Wednesday for that to be coming out. And there's a carnivore pack, which will potentially be able to call in alligators. We know for sure you can bring in crocodiles, but maybe even alligators. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.